Walk me to pod. Walk me to fucking pod. Episode 50. Episode 50. Hold on. Let that song. Let that song play a little bit. Mm. Walk me. Walk me to pod thing. Walk me to pod thing. Walk with me. Mm. Mm. Walk. Walk.
Nah, man. How y'all feeling, man? For real. How y'all feeling? How the 50 feeling, bro? How the 50 feeling on you right now, man?
50 look good on me, man. I ain't gonna hold you. 50 look good on me,
Yeah.
man. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. D, what's going on, bro?
Feeling like a villain.
Hey, what's going on,
Feeling
bro?
like a villain.
Yeah, we
Feeling like a
here.
villain.
It's listen, bro. Hold on. Where they go? Where they go? Where they go?
Oh
Mm.
shit.
Listen, man. I need y'all to understand that
What
if
you
you're gonna
doing?
drink, I need you to drink as responsible as you possibly can. And if you can't drink like you can be responsible, don't pick the fucking bottle up. And that's some real nigga shit.
Well, you trying to tell the
That being
viewers you drunk?
said,
Oh,
for the 50, I had to. I had to for the 50. I had to.
hold
I
on,
had to.
Pepto. Pull the bottle out. The bottle you brought out for the 50. Roll that out.
50, bro.
A little bit of Don. Don.
For the 50. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm
Don
crying. D, what you
Julio.
brought out for the 50, nigga?
Nah. I'm sober as a motherfucker. Don't do that.
Word? You on that green
Nigga
juice
said
lately? I
Easter
see you.
Sunday.
Mm-mm.
You in that?
Sober as a
What's
motherfucker.
that shit called? You on that turmeric, nigga?
I was on that. I
My
was.
son sipping turmeric.
Good for you.
But yo, y'all already know, my nigga. The nigga with the shades, my nigga El Jefe, the final boss, nigga HB Ty, making his arrival to episode 50, my nigga. What's going on, Ty?
You know, hanging ten, still keeping it sexy. You feel me?
Nigga got the HBK Armageddon shades on.
I
Nigga
fell
got
in
the
love with a
Nah,
Survivor
bad
man.
Series
bitch. I
joints.
fell in love with
Shit
a
is
bad
boosting.
bitch.
Nigga got the Survivor Series joints. Crying
I fell in love with a bad bitch.
While Abe got the Iron Man Bret Hart joints.
You feel me?
But speak.
Ryan.
Let me transition to Bret Hart over here real quick, cause y'all look like y'all
Yeah.
getting ready for the Iron Man match.
Let's
You
go.
know?
My nigga Abe, man, calm. What's going on, my nigga Jordan, nigga who started this shit, my nigga. Y'all already know my nigga Velvet. What's going on,
Listen,
Carl?
bro. I'm good, family. Listen, I gotta say one thing for all those who don't know. My real name is Avery, but the nickname is Calm. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Be like water. That's where the nickname Calm comes from, bro.
Yo, and J motherfucking D, my nigga. What's it? What's it? What y'all niggas already know ain't gotta be motherfucking explained. Y'all better not know my real name. Y'all better not know my real name. I'm dead ass. Y'all niggas watching
Thanks.
better not know my real name. But you already know JD, man. But we just gonna get straight into it, my nigga, because the playoffs is about 2 weeks. The playoffs is in about 2 weeks, and ain't nobody got time to play games. So I'm on their timing. I ain't got time to play games.
Shh, man, I gotta
Um,
fix this shit. Yeah, shit
the
cooking me
Spurs,
out.
man. I wouldn't be doing justice if I don't start off with the San Antonio Spurs, man. For two reasons. Let's start with the first one. I want to talk about, because people been talking, even us here at the pod, we was talking about how the Spurs is too young, how the Spurs ain't got enough experience to make it to the mountaintop. Darryl, we seen the story before. Last year we was having the same conversations about the Oklahoma City Thunder. Are they experienced? Do they have enough? Do they have enough to get to the mountaintop? Are they old enough to do it? This year we having the same goddamn conversation about the San Antonio Spurs. But this time here, I'm asking you, are you making the same mistakes? Are the Spurs too young? Are the Spurs unexperienced enough to not make the mountain top? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I don't think the Spurs fully healthy against OKC. I don't know if I like the Spurs against them.
You still got the
Both
OKC.
teams
You
fully
still got
healthy.
OKC beating the shit out of them?
I wouldn't say beating the shit out of them, but I would have OKC coming out of the series.
I ain't
I
mad
just
at
don't
that.
think the Spurs have enough. Listen, Wemby's a phenomenal talent. Damon
You about to
Fox.
say it. You was about to say it. You was about to
What?
say it, D.
What?
You was about to say
What?
experience. You was about to say experience. You was about to
No,
say it. You was about to say it.
Don't do it.
No, I just feel they don't have enough weapons.
That's the least of their issues. Is weapons, bro. They got
That's how I feel.
you forgot about Devin
No.
Vassell too, bro.
No, I'm not gonna let them get away with it. You see, because for that reason you just said, Ave,
What?
that ain't the problem. We all know that ain't the Spurs' problem when it comes to depth. They got
Okay.
depth in there. They got depth in there. They could go as deep as the Oklahoma City Thunder. What you wanted to say
You think
was
so?
exactly
You think so?
what they got enough. They got just as much depth as the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
The Spurs. The Spurs.
Yes.
I think it's equal. You can say
It's
equal.
about equal. It's about equal. It's about equal. But the Jared McCain
We can
one,
say that.
AJ Mitchell coming up, Jared McCain's the signing of Jared McCain, Hartenstein being there already experienced. Like the depth, I guess is gelled more in OKC because they've had longer stretches together.
Yeah.
But the Spurs got that, man. Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper off the bench and Devin Vassell. These guys
But let
is hungry.
me ask you a question.
Stephon Castle, these guys is hungry.
Question real quick. And I was just thinking about why you were saying that, Jay. I was just thinking about like, all right, so let's talk about 3-on-3 real quick. You know how we doing the theater shit like that, whatever. Right? 3-on-3. Which three players do you believe in more? SGA, Chet, J Dub? Are we talking Wemby, Stephon Castle, and Devin Vassell? And I'm talking these three players because we're gonna say that's the core of each team. You know what I'm saying? They've been there 2 years. You know, they got other players and shit like that, but these are the teams the players that have been there and been putting in the work the last 2 years. So 3-on-3, who you got?
Skill wise,
He's
like
made it
if
even
we
easier.
taking it to the street, or which three I trust more?
Which three you trust more? Because we NBA right now. For me, after the season, we could do threes for
Well,
real. But like,
I trust the three that just recently got the job done, just a few months ago. Those three already got the job done. If anything, the Spurs got something to prove. But they've taken them down in the regular season 4 times.
no.
But those three that you just named, the Stephon Castle, the Victor Wembanyama. Yo, Dal, put your thing on mute real quick. The Stephon Castle, the Victor Wembanyama. You named De'Aaron Fox, or you named Dylan Harper. You see, that's how much depth they got. You could mix that three up. You can mix the three up with San Antonio Spurs, just like in Oklahoma City. There's guards off the bench. At any given night, they can give it to you. But are the Spurs too unexperienced to take on OKC? I'm gonna say no, because we made that same mistake last season. Victor Wembanyama is coming. He's coming, and he ain't too young
They
for
took the
nothing.
battle-tested Nuggets to the 7 games, so I'm with you, Jay.
Victor Wembanyama is coming. This is his first playoffs that he's gonna be. You got something to say, D? You got something to say,
Killer,
D?
you letting that killer, you gonna let that slide? That wasn't
What?
egregious? That wasn't
What?
egregious?
What?
Victor Wembanyama's what? That was insane. That was fucking insane.
Nigga said,
Nigga, pause. Pause. Nigga said Victor Wembanyama is coming. Nah, but it's nigga, I'm dead ass though. Nigga is coming. He ain't playing around with niggas. He ain't playing around with niggas. Victor is coming. He ain't too young for nothing. He's already in MVP talks. The only players we've seen this young being in MVP talks are all-time greats, sparing injuries. But are they too young? Nah. And I think they got a good chance to get out the West, bro. They have a good chance to get out that West. The Lakers is done. Luka, Reeves, they out for the regular season. I don't even know if they're update after playoffs. I don't know if they'll be back, but regardless, LA's done.
What you mean? They just signed Big Melo.
Who? Who signed Big Melo?
April Fools.
Come on, nigga. Yeah, I told you. It's around playoff time, nigga. We ain't got time for games. We ain't got time. Nigga, let me tell you. Lakers is done.
Donski.
Lakers is done. Minnesota Timberwolves, they don't strike fear on anybody. I could rest assured that Oklahoma City and Denver and San Antonio ain't worried about the Timberwolves.
You saying it's a 3-man race right now for sure?
It's a 3-man race.
In the West?
It's a 3-man race. It's a three, and I think it's been Houston is fraudulent.
I was about to say, hold your Rockets. Hold your Rockets.
They fraudulent. I didn't even see them in the playoffs yet. They haven't played the playoffs yet with KD. And I'm calling them frauds. I'm calling them frauds. LA's injured. Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is hobbling to the playoffs right now. Like Denver, San Antonio, OKC is a 3-man race in that Western Conference, my nigga. And Victor's coming. Pause. Victor's coming.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I can't disagree. Feel me? So it's like and then on top of that, you go to Golden State gonna gear up. They got Porzingis. Chill out. That ain't happening either. Feel me? Like you gotta be real, bro. So
that's what I'm. Let me see right now. Let me see something real quick before we get on to this next topic. Let me see something real quick.
Let me look at hamstring.
Let's see.
For the people out there who don't know much about the physics and the physical side of basketball, not even physics, the physical side of basketball. If you not tear your hamstring, if you strain your hamstring, excuse me, you can't run. And even if you do run, you can't stretch it. You know what I mean? So you can't necessarily work out and you can't chill either. So it's one of those injuries where it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 6 weeks. So Luka get healthy. Hopefully they, it's nothing too crazy and he can get back soon. But yeah, bro.
The Lakers. What'd you say?
It's over.
The Lakers are the 3rd seed right now. They're 50-27. The Nuggets is one loss behind them at 50-28. I could rest assured the Nuggets probably gonna finish off with that 3rd seed. So I'm looking at the Spurs route to the finals. You're looking at them as a 2nd seed, either facing Phoenix or the Trailblazers in the first round to get the 7th seed. Either Phoenix or the Trailblazers. You trust Spurs going there? Taking that on first round, easy. Unless y'all think
they
different.
get Portland, that's chopped cheese.
That's chopped cheese.
You said versus the Jailblazers?
After that, they ain't no Jailblazers no more. You don't see Rashid walking around with them Air Forces in there in Portland. After that, the Spurs would face the winner of Lakers and Rockets.
See, now you
No,
could
I'm
get the
lying.
Rockets.
They would face the winner of, if Denver stays as the 3rd seed, the winner of them and Timberwolves. So it'll be the Spurs and Nuggets gonna go all out. But the Spurs got a chance to make it, bro. They not too young for that. Ain't none of them boys over there look like they care about that young shit. They ready to go at it and they ain't scared of nobody. But let me move on real quick. Speaking on Victor Wembanyama. He's going for that MVP. He's going for MVP, and he's been talking his way into it. It started with Luka Doncic, I swear, having 40 a night for like 2 weeks. To Victor Wembanyama saying that he deserves MVP and his chances skyrocket.
Listen, man, it's shades for the taking. You ain't doing enough. You're not doing enough. My niggas got 60 wins before you, and some. And I'm on top of that. I'm doing 30 points a night.
Ooh,
Chilling.
hold on. Before I get off that subject, there was something I wanted to say about that last subject real quick before we get into this one. If Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs end up meeting up in those finals, I mean, before the finals, if they match up, Avery, Chet Holmgren, reputation's on the line. His reputation's on the line. Because this is what he got drafted for. Ever since before the NBA, this rivalry with Victor Wembanyama has been going on already. They don't want to say it in public, but they hate each other. It's a competition, but they don't like each other. They drafted Chet to go up against Victor Wembanyama. You won a chip already. SGA was the forefront of that. And that's okay. We're not saying that you wasn't as valuable to win that chip because you were. But if they going up against the San Antonio Spurs, if it's OKC against the Spurs, against the San Antonio Spurs, everybody will be looking at the MVP matchup, the SGA versus Victor Wembanyama. What I'm gonna be looking for is how Chet take that matchup. Are you gonna get eaten, or are you gonna go face to face with the monster, with the alien? Because this is me and Daryl. No, it was me and you. Daryl said Chet ain't got no chance against Wemby. Me and you stood up. We stood up for him. Me and you stood up for Chet. We said he could probably do the same things Victor Wembanyama can do. I might be off that boat, that he can do the same things he can do. But I still believe he can match up well against Victor Wembanyama. And if he don't, he better not ever fix his mouth to say or even talk crazy to Victor Wembanyama before Victor Wembanyama chin check him.
The reason I say don't be off it is because the difference between them is that Shea is the number one option on OKC. You feel me? So like automatically Chet has to defer to that. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna really see the offensive super prowess of Chet. You know what I mean? Of course, we expecting him to step up like a cat. You know what I mean? Like cat, we don't want to hear none of that shit, nigga. Put on. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean? Like it's a little different as opposed to Wemby. Could you see him doing what Wemby doing? Never.
Could you see him doing what Wemby doing?
If he had his own team, possibly.
Possibly. But I don't think so. I used to think it. But I don't think so. I think Wemby just skyrocketed and he's ahead of schedule. I think Chet is right there, like But I told you off camera, Abe, there's 3 players right now. I'm gonna add to this list before the playoffs start. But there's 3 players that's under that pressure. That people are looking at to deliver. That's Jalen Duren. I told you already. We looking to see if you either closer to Ben Wallace or Dwight Howard. Cade Cunningham is dealing with lung problems. You the second star. You the all-star. You the guy that made the all-star team. You the guy that they mentioned to be on Team USA. So are you closer to Ben Wallace? Not disrespecting Ben Wallace. But we know that Jalen Duren is a good defender. He ain't no slouch. But are you close to the 9 points or that 20 and 10 that Dwight Howard was taking on? There's Jalen Duren, Chet Holmgren,
fraudulent,
and the third person was De'Aaron Fox. It's De'Aaron Fox because Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle is coming. You the veteran. So if San Antonio is looking for you to do veteran shit and you not, there's 2 boys already there ready to take your spot. So those are the three
Nah, and I'll
players.
say
Jalen Duren,
and I'll say
Chet.
this too. Whatchamacallit? I'll say this too, bro. How do I put this? It's different, and it's all right. So we got the life of a passing point guard and the life of a scoring point guard or a combo guard, which such Shea is. And same similar thing with J Dub. These are, and I don't mean this in any disrespect, but they out for mines. They're not necessarily going to be setting a Chet up. So that's why I also am like, I don't know if it'll be it possibly. Niggas is always setting Wemby up. If you notice it, you know what I mean. Oh, cool. I got two people. Oh, throw right to the rim. You know what I mean. So Wemby, they looking for him. It's different when you gotta search for your buckets and your guards aren't looking for you or trying to find you to get rhythm, bro. And I gotta. That's why with certain big men, Cat is one of them. I get it. I get what niggas say about him too. But when you don't got a point guard, is just can you help me get like a quick extra little 6 points rhythm point pick and
No,
roll?
I agree.
Like help me.
I
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
agree with
Like
you. I'm
it's
I'm not
hard,
off the
bro.
Chet bandwagon for that same reason. Like I still believe in Chet. I still like Chet too. I think I expected him to be more dominant on the defensive side. Like I know on offense, you got to let Chet do his thing, J Dub. But I expected him. I guess what I'm seeing from Wemby, I expected to see at least a part of that on defense from Chet Holmgren, which I am because he ain't no slouch on defense. He do what he do, but he ain't dominant on defense. Like niggas ain't scared of
I
Chet
get that.
like the way they
Yeah,
scared of Victor
that's a
Wembanyama. But those are the three players I'm putting the pressure on leading into the players: Jalen Duren, De'Aaron Fox, and Chet Holmgren. But yeah, Victor Wembanyama been talking himself into the MVP. I want to know if your mind switched. Is SGA still your MVP or Victor Wembanyama? First off, how you feel about Vic campaigning for the MVP?
You know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, I love Kanye. I love Kanye to life. But you don't think it's some whole shit that he got a concert in London, same weekend Jay-Z got a concert in the Bronx. Like you know what I'm saying? Like certain shit is petty, my nigga. Like you gotta just like, all right, bet, fuck it. All right, that's some petty shit. Cool, cool. I ain't mad, but just peep the petty shit.
Yeah, I peeped it. I peeped it. I peeped
It's
game.
like
Peep game.
same shit here, bro. Like, I see your petty shit. Whatever.
I like it because he's calling
Why
them
can't
out,
we
and
sell out across the world? Fuck is wrong with that?
what the hell they saying? What the?
I said, why can't we sell out across the world? He got the Bronx, I got Paris. Fuck's wrong with that?
Nah.
Go get your money, Kanye. Go get your money. What Abe's saying is it's a little petty, but go get your money. Those were the days that they assigned you to, and man, and just say yeah. Go get your money, Kanye. But niggas gonna be at that stadium with Jay Z.
Yeah,
Us
come
here, we
on,
gonna be at
bro.
that stadium with Jay Z.
You know niggas rock with you, yeah, but nah. Tell you wildin', bro.
He can't. He campaigning for the best in the world. Like Kanye campaigning for the best in the world.
Just
He
get your
trying to
own
take out the
weekend.
guys.
For me, we pop out with you.
But
But whatever.
I like it. I like it though, Abe. I like that he campaigning because he's putting defense into the conversation now for the MVP talks. Like I told y'all,
I get it.
over the years, a lot of the MVP talks has shied away from defense. I think Giannis played defense during his MVP year. They was putting it into his conversation. Um, MVP. Curry. We disregarded defense when he won it. We disregarded when Dirk Nowitzki won it and shit like that. So I don't want it to be put on Shea's narrative that just because Victor Wembanyama is averaging 3 blocks and he's the best defender in the league, that should diminish what Shea do.
And for
You
the
right,
record,
Abe.
for the record, Jay, for the fucking record, I'm tired of listen, Steph Curry is a solid defender. There's not too many human beings walking this planet that can guard Kyrie Irving. So let's chill out for a second, y'all. Like niggas gotta chill with that shit.
Now he's a willing to me. You only a cone when you get targeted, which Curry do. Curry gets targeted, but he's a willing defender.
But how
He's a
many
willing
people you
defender.
seen chop him up? You know what I mean? Like they be talking like you know what I mean? Like like to your point, he a cone. How many people you seen really chop him up?
Curry
Even in
get
the
chopped.
playoffs, let's talk playoffs only. Matter of fact, not regular season. Regular season niggas don't care, but in the playoffs, let's say
We've seen offenses created to get switched on to Steph Curry, to get switched on to make him be the primary defender. But he ain't no slouch. I'm gonna say that. Like you said, there's ways to play defense when he's a Curry's small. He's 6'3", about less than 200 pounds. He there's only so much he can do on defense. He's not 6'9". He's not one of those guys. He's a willing defender. Pass lanes, that's where I think people underrate him at. He's a willing defender. I think he knows his spots. He knows his body, his speed, and he uses that to his advantage. And he played the passing lanes at a high level, like AI. But I'm saying more of the narrative where they didn't even bring up defense when Kirby won that MVP at all. So I don't want it to be now that Victor Wembanyama is carrying on in the conversation. I don't want it to be diminishing what SGA did this year, because out of everybody that was in MVP talks, SGA took out Luka when he was in those MVP talks. He took out Wemby when he at the beginning when he was in MVP talks, and he took out Jaylen Brown and all those people out of MVP. He was the one guy that was consistent throughout the whole thing.
you know who else he took out too. Matter of fact, fuck, not even who he took out. You know who he took it from, and he like you know what I mean. Like, give me that, bro. I respect you, but that's my Joker.
Cool. Joker too. Sorry, I forgot to mention Joker. He beat him off the MVP one-on-one talks too. Throughout the season, he was the only guy consistent.
It's like, why isn't all right, Wemby? I respect what Wemby doing, but to relate back to what I was saying with the Kanye Jay-Z shit, I respect what you're doing, Wemby, but I would have respected it if you would have talked like this in October, November.
Ooh.
See the NBA Cup. If you would have said that then, I'd have been like, I bet, bro. You saying that shit in March is cute. You feel me? Like it's cute. It's March, bro. You should have said
Nah,
that
he
shit
turning
back
it up.
then.
He
Fuck all
turning
that.
it
If you
up.
really talk like that, and I'm not trying to come for
turning it
niggas,
up,
but
D.
I'm just saying, if you gonna pull the cojones out, that's how you pull it out, bro. Don't do it now in March when it like, come on, bro. Now your team good. Now it's lit. Like, yeah, nigga, we been thought you were supposed to be MVP. Talk like that in November, October. And then all right, cool. That's why Shea got it over you, bro. So let's be respectful over niggas that put that pain in, bro.
To
Sheesh.
be fair on Wemby, around December, he went on TV, on national TV. I think it was at ESPN, and they asked him who the best player in the league is. Is it Joker? And he said, I think Joker is the best offensive player in the league. Like when it comes to offense, Joker probably do his thing. Probably the best in the league. He said, but who's the best player in the league? It's me. He said, it's me. When I come back, this is when he was coming back off that injury. He said, when I come back, it's me. It's me, and I'm coming. And I'm coming. He said it on live TV. Wemby be talking that shit. Wemby be talking that shit. And I'm waiting for somebody to shut him up. I'm not mad at the campaign. But Wemby, you heading into your first playoffs. Yes, it's cool that you thinking about MVP because that's what young players supposed to be doing. But you heading into your first playoffs. You know what great players also do? They perform. They perform when the lights get bright. This is why we wearing them shades. Because the lights is bright and we performing. This is what we do. That all the greats do it. All the greats do it. So Wemby, the playoffs is coming. The only campaigning you need to be doing, if you really tough, you'll tell us right now. Nigga, I'm taking it all. I'm taking it all. If you really want to be campaigning, like Abe said, look, the MVP is already decided. Yes, you could campaign and it'll be great for conversation, but unless Shea slips in these next 2 weeks, the MVP is going to him. But if you're really tough, you'll be campaigning for them playoffs. You'll be telling niggas, what? First round, I'm eating that. Second round, I'm eating that. Only nigga I'm trying to see is SGA. If he take that MVP from me, I'm taking that Western Conference MVP for him. That's how you should be talking. That's how you should be talking. What are you talking
You know
about?
what's
You right
crazy? You know what's crazy about you, son? You over here putting sauce on the Western Conference MVP. Like, that shit saucy, nigga. That shit ain't saucy, nigga. That shit ain't cute. That shit ain't popping, nigga.
Only reason I brought it up is because you know what it come with. If you win that MVP, nigga, that's your ticket to the final. Fuck the award. Fuck the award. If you the Western Conference Finals MVP, that means you clinched you on your way to that means you won the Western Conference. That's what I mean. If he takes that MVP award from you, go take the West from him and go get to the
Nigga,
finals.
fuck that. You hold that in the same regard as an in-season Tony with the champagne and the bottles and all that. Nigga, I know you. Nigga, you fronting, nigga.
I'll take a Western Conference MVP over the Play Cup MVP. Why am I celebrating that? I'll celebrate the MVP of the Western Conference more than I'll celebrate the NBA Cup fucking MVP.
Didn't you celebrate it when Bron won it?
Didn't you celebrate it when Giannis won it?
I did that to troll you.
No, you didn't. You was trying to say, and you brought it up for weeks. You brought up the NBA Cup.
Yeah, I was trolling. Because you was hyped when Bubble Braun won that shit, nigga.
When LeBron won it. I was not hyped when LeBron.
I'm going to pull up the tape. I'm going to pull up the tape.
Man, we got that on tape. That's a fact. Yeah.
Let's move on real quick. So I got one more thing I want to talk about. Daryl. Before I started up, this conversation about the Knicks. Daryl, a downward spiral. For people that don't know what a downward spiral is, I ain't gonna tell you the real definition, but it means, nigga, you sinking down. When you supposed to be rising, you sinking down, nigga. You on a downward spiral. So let me read this to y'all real quick. Where's it at? Right here. Schedule. All right, bet. We talking about teams that's under 500. When it comes to teams under 500, the Knicks is whipping their ass. I ain't got nothing to say because when you're a good team, this is what you're supposed to be doing to bad teams. You're supposed to be whipping their ass. The problem with the Knicks is when they play teams that they possibly can be playing in the playoffs, that they can possibly be actually trying to compete with. Teams over 500, the Knicks is doo-doo. And I'm talking about their past 10 games. Their past 10 games. They got wins over the Jazz, the Pacers, Golden State without Curry, the Indiana Pacers, the Brooklyn Nets, the Wizards again, and the Pelicans.
Like I said.
But then they're going to get their ass whooped to the Hornets, the Thunder, and the Houston Rockets. Then proceeds to beat the Grizzlies and the Chicago Bulls. New York, when you faced the Clippers before that win streak, you lost. You faced the Lakers, you lost. You faced the Thunder again, you lost. You had that win against Denver. Good shit. But you facing teams that's nice and you losing. So I want to ask Daryl, because Daryl is the Knicks fan here. You had them going to the finals. And I want to know, do you still got them going to the finals? How confident?
I got them going to the same finals you think the Miami Heat going to.
You mean the draft lottery?
That's where you got the Heat?
The draft lottery?
No.
You
got the
No, don't hide now.
The play-in Heat?
No, don't hide now. Behind the scenes when we was talking, you jumped on another bandwagon.
There's no
You jumped on another
bandwagon.
bandwagon.
There's no
Ain't
bandwagon.
Milwaukee,
There's no
ain't New York.
bandwagon.
You on another bandwagon now. Name the team
There's
you
no
got going to the
bandwagon, gang. First off, I don't even really have a team. I only Jack Giannis. So since he plays for the Bucks, I go with the Bucks. But you asked me to be decisive. You asked me a question. The Celtics look good. The Celtics look good. Like, you asked the nigga a question. You telling me the Celtics don't look good? Jason Tatum back. Achilles looking good. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's looking scary out there in the East.
What the?
It's
Niggas.
spooky hours. Stop playing.
Hold on.
Right. What time is it?
Yeah,
Facts.
I see you though. I see you though. That's all I'm saying. I see you though. It don't take. I see you. You jumping
You
from
was
team
right.
to team.
Jay, nah, you was right though, Jay. You did say Ty's favorite team was that Celtic green. You said no, his favorite color, just Celtic green. It makes sense. It all makes
That
sense.
green. And I gave him a way out when I was asking which team you gonna go to the finals, and he decided to bleed blue and orange. He decided to bleed blue and orange.
Yo, bro, you
Yeah,
asked me a
nasty
question
blood.
based on the playing field. That had nothing to do with personal preference. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You asked me to analyze the available players on the field, nigga. That's what I did. And right now, the Knicks is caca, nigga. Let's go Celtics, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Big
The
seeds, no
Knicks is
little
broke,
seeds,
broke
nigga.
gang.
So the
Knicks is broke
Celtics.
gang, nigga.
Let me get this. Let me get this straight. With a K coming back into Detroit, with the Knicks there, Cleveland, and the Celtics.
He gonna need a new lung.
Are the Celtics? But no, I think the report said that he should be back by the playoffs, or a little bit after.
Like I said, he gonna need a new lung.
Sheesh. Damn.
To your point, Jay. You said it. Jalen Duren, become playoff time. That nigga Cade still got to do a lot.
Okay, you see now now that if Cade don't come back,
he coming back. He coming back, bro. I'm not saying he not coming back. What I'm saying is, it's too fucking late. The damage is done on the season and their team. I wish Cade the best
on Detroit.
Yeah, but if he got to carry, if he got to carry the same, minutes and all that, I mean, coming back.
Shit. Yeah.
Putting your boy at a high risk. I mean, he
Jalen Duren go out
fight for it.
Injuries matter.
To your point,
they do.
Jalen, you gonna have to step up for real. Like, are you really that numero dos, or is it over?
I don't. That and they're gonna need him. They're gonna need all of them. They're gonna need Tobias Harris, all of them to step up, at least for the time being, until he's able to get back into game shape. As far as the Knicks, man, it don't look like they're getting along. It don't look like they're getting along. And D, I told you at the beginning of this pod right here, when you fire a coach like Tom Thibodeau, you better be ready to go hire Steve Kerr. Not Steve Kerr exactly, but you better be ready to hire the coach that's going to take you to the promised land. You better go hire the Phil Jacksons, the Pat Riley, the Steve Kerrs. You hire those guys to take you to the promised land. What the Knicks did?
Tyloo, what you mean? Throw Tyloo in there, bro. What's up?
Tyloo. I'm gonna put Tyloo in there. Eric Spoelstra.
Eric who?
Hey, what you mean?
They brought him in. They brought him in. They brought him in 2012 to win the chip. And he,
exactly you good, Jay. You ain't gotta explain shit.
He do.
He do.
He gotta explain. Jay about to be on the clock. Cause just like you on Doc Rivers' ass, I'm on Eric Spoelstra's ass. What has that nigga done? And how many championships has that nigga won since LeBron left?
Now that you gotta.
That ass is on the clock.
How many finals Doc Rivers has since KG left?
The same amount as Eric Spoelstra had since LeBron left, nigga.
Spo got 2 after.
Got 2.
He got to the finals.
We playing runner up.
No. I'm saying just the finals. Doc Rivers ain't even come close.
He
No,
got more
and he
wins.
had Chris Paul. He had Lob City. He had all them niggas. James Harden. All them niggas. He
He
didn't
had
even come
Lob
close.
City.
He
He had
And he
did.
Lob
choked
City.
three one.
And Jamal
So
Crawford.
you telling me Eric Spoelstra didn't underachieve with LeBron James on his roster?
He won 2
You tell me the
chips.
Heatles didn't underachieve?
How
Don't do
many
that.
other coaches? How many other coaches LeBron has that
66.
won 2 chips
Right.
with him?
66% is underachieving.
My nigga, they were together for what? 4 or 5 years and won 2 chips?
He's together for
That's
4 years.
50%.
They got the-
Woo!
That's 50%. Doc Rivers won 1 chip.
So wait. Me and you went to high school together, and we know damn well if we got a 50% in the class, that's an F. We failed.
But
But
see,
what's
but that's
Doc
the
Rivers
see,
doing?
right. That's
65
the
is
thing.
passing.
But in
But
basketball, 50% is hit. Your shit clicking if you hit 50%.
but Doc Rivers
Anything.
never made it there
Never
after
made it where?
KG to
The
the
finals?
finals, and he choked
Listen.
2-3-1 leads.
Tomato,
They
tomato.
ain't they
I'm
ain't
just
asking
saying.
Doc Rivers to coach USA.
I'm just saying.
They
That
never
ass on
asked
the
Doc
clock.
Rivers to coach USA.
Yo, I hear you. All I'm saying is, when it comes to Eric Spoelstra, that ass on the clock. I need to see some productivity.
I'm gonna tell you this much: when Eric Spoelstra leave, you know where he going. He
Where?
going up. He going up to that office.
Oh
You
Lord.
know where Doc Rivers going because he got fired
He's
about
going
4
in the
times.
he's going in the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
in a couple weekends. So what that mean?
Spo would be in the Hall of Fame too, but he ain't need to get fired 4 times to reach the Hall of Fame. That's the only difference.
Well, when you banging the owner's wife behind his back,
I mean, you nigga that business.
Fact.
he think I didn't know about that. He think I didn't know about that.
That's
Okay,
business.
I ain't gonna say no
Nah,
more.
but
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
go back on mute.
But let me get back to it real quick. Cause the Knicks, they need this right here. They should have hired. they should have hired somebody that banged the owner's wife like Eric Spoelstra. Nah, I'll fuck with you. But they hired Mike Brown. They were supposed to hire after you fire a coach like Tom Thibodeau. You're supposed to hire a coach that takes you to the promised land. And their decision was to hire Mike Brown. I told D at the beginning of the season that's gonna be the biggest mistake. He's not one of them coaches. He ain't one of them coaches. Mike Brown is cool. He cool. But he ain't one of them niggas. I'm sorry. He ain't never proved it before, and he ain't gonna prove it now. He's cool. There's been rumors that he starts off cool, but then the players start running him over. Cat is not happy in motherfucking New York because of the decisions they making. Mike Brown, I don't know if it's the coaching. You probably know a little bit more of Mike Brown's coaching than I do. But the guy, Karl Anthony Towns, is not getting shots and he's not looking happy. And his anger is lingering on to the other players. Carmelo called it out. A former Knick. There's fans calling it out. So I want to know, are they in a downward spiral? Did y'all mind? Did y'all the way y'all think about the New York Knicks change?
Nah,
Because I'm about
man.
to go on an all-out rant.
Nah, personally, it didn't. My personal, I was happy to see the Knicks winning and doing their thing, and I'm like, wow. But my biggest thing is just like with like a similar team in the NFL, there's something is always gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I'm just waiting on it, and that's what I was waiting on. I noticed it. I noticed it this season. The minute Tom Thibodeau was gone, I said, "Oh yeah, Mike Brown the coach. Let me see," and it happened. It happened exactly what I thought. Cat is gonna become, instead of becoming Karl Anthony Towns, he became Bodega Cat. Let me think about it, y'all. If you've ever been in New York, the cats in delis, they around, but they don't want to be seen like that. Like if they rock with you, all right, cool. But if they don't rock with you, they not gonna be seen. And that's exactly what Cat is doing with Mike Brown. He nigga not being seen, bro. He just sometimes fades away. But I'm not gonna put that all on Mike Brown. I'm gonna also put that on Jalen Brunson. I'm sorry, but as the captain, as the smallest, we gonna put it. I'm tired of niggas only putting the shit on Donovan Mitchell, but Jalen Brunson, you about to be in that same category as Donovan Mitchell, bro. You need to start getting your teammates involved, bro, as a point guard. And I'm saying that specifically because he's the point guard. And that is, I think, what's affecting Cat. Think about it. In Minnesota, you had a player like Mike Conley who was there to always make sure bro was good. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I could duck the ball to Cat, make sure he good, pick him or whatever. It don't seem like that with New York.
There's been a lot of fans that have been saying that. A lot of fans been calling him the 6'1" version of Julius Randle.
I'm crying.
But I feel like a lot of that. I feel like this late in the season here, since he is your coach heading into the playoffs, Cat, you got no choice but to buy in. If this next team is gonna reach their ceiling of this season, he has no choice but to buy in. I don't agree with how Mike Brown is doing things with him. I believe as with Cat as your second best player, you need to get him going. You need to get him going because when he's dominant, the Knicks look good. The Knicks look good when Karl Anthony Towns is playing at his best level, and that's shooting threes, that's getting shots up. That's because once his threes gets going, his drive to the lane gets easy. But at this point, if Mike Brown's not seeing that, you got no choice but to buy in. Cause it's close to the playoffs and y'all going down a downward spiral. Y'all losing the good teams. And y'all masquerading it by beating bad teams.
See the problem, right? Mike Brown. I don't know if it's either Mike Brown or Karl Anthony Towns. They could just run the 5, bro. Like, just run the 5. He keep trying to run the 4, and in the 4, Mike Brown's offense, you gonna be doing a lot of standing and chilling. But the 5, you moving too much. I don't know, bro.
He got Towns running the 5 to start the game, and he's not using them. I feel like Cat, when he runs the 5, it's easier for him to get shots off because he's faster than most players and he could shoot the hell out of the ball. But I guess Mike Brown don't see that. But if he don't, it's 2 weeks left to the playoffs. What you about to do? Change his whole offense? It's too late. You need to just buy in and roll with it. If it don't work, then you can blame Mike Brown. But if it does, then whatever. But it's too late into the season. You have to buy in. I want to say this too about New York. Because at one point, I was applauding all their decisions, Abe. Like, they look like differently than these past years, New York, how New York been looking, where it was a laughing stock. They started to look different. A lot of people started taking them serious.
Yeah.
But over the last few, I'm gonna say year and a half, let's talk about the decisions they made for real. They fired, and let me do it in order. Jalen Brunson took less money. Let's start there. He took less than the max for family. For family, he took less than the max for them to be able to sign all his friends and be able to have moves, be able to make moves to make a championship squad. He took less money in New York City for family. They fired Tom Thibodeau and hired Mike Brown. That's a Leon Rose decision. Yeah, it might have came from the top, but at the end of the day, that's a Leon Rose decision. And that's for family. That was for family. Because somebody had to take the blame. And it wasn't going to be Brunson. It wasn't going to be Cat. It wasn't going to be Leon Rose. Somebody had to take the blame, and they blamed Tom Thibodeau. They did that for family. Leon Rose, those decisions he's been making for family might cost him his job. Between Jalen Brunson taking less money, and because now he's gonna go for that bag. When he's up for that contract, he's going for that bag, and he ain't leaving no money. They gave up 7 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. They gave up 7 first-round picks for family. for Mikal Bridges from Brooklyn. They fleeced them. And they paid Mikal Bridges. That's for family. New York did that. And I say that to say this. Those 7 first-round picks could have landed them Giannis this year. Because of those 7 first-round picks, it might damage them going forward. Because they have no more assets unless people want OG and Mikal Bridges and shit like that. They have no more assets as far as draft capital.
Niggas don't want
So,
OG. Especially with the draft coming up, niggas is trying to dump off space.
dump off space. Like, if your core is not working, the way CBA is working, nigga, they trying to get their core ready like this. If your core is not working, they switching them off like this. And I say that to say this. The New York Knicks have made bad decision after bad decision because of family. It might have cost them Giannis, bro. So if the Knicks, I'll say this much, they hired Mike Brown for a reason. It's too late into the season. If y'all don't like the way he runs his system, y'all have to buy in and take care of that during the summer. Because the way y'all going, y'all don't look too promising to make those finals. And that's my take on the New York Knicks.
Listen, man, you see the hoodie. I ain't got nothing. That's Big Bro, but Big Bro is moving like a big bird right now. Feel me?
For family.
Just like
the New York Knicks for family, man. For family. And I don't blame them. They took a shot and they running with it. They running with it. They can get better. Hopefully they have a great playoffs. They're not down and out. Because the Knicks could easily bounce right back. Because they have a star in Jalen Brunson and they have a core that's ready to die for. So this is not counting out the Knicks. But as in right now, this late in the season, we have seen y'all going into a downward spiral. So pick it up. Because y'all got 2 weeks. Yo, but 50 episodes, my nigga. Hey. Yo, hey.
Yo, real quick.
Niggas hit 50.
Real quick, before I start crying. Listen, man. Matter of fact, let's take it off real quick. Listen, bro, I just want to say to all the people out there, if you ever viewed it, if you ever saw this on Instagram, TikTok, if you even watched a second, thank you. I want to say also this to my brothers. Being with my brothers, I love y'all. I wouldn't have wanted to do this with anybody else, my nigga. This shit been a journey. Chase your fucking dreams to all the kids out there. And if you don't believe in yourself, get around some motherfuckers who believe in you and are willing to believe in you, bro. Real shit.
That ass, man. Yo, Daryl, give me an advice you would give the viewers, man.
Advice I would give the viewers. Fuck them. Believe in yourself. Don't DTA. Don't trust anybody. All right? Move in silence. Real gangsters move in silence. And when you want to do something special, you choose your brothers to do it with.
That's a motherfucking fact, man. I'll say this about what I told y'all recently. Like I ain't here to play defense no more. I think I took years where I was on defense mode about everything. Where everything I feel like I had to defend myself in everything I was doing. But I told you this year here I'm on straight offense, my nigga. I'm gonna go get what's mine here. And what I learned over the years is a lot of people gonna believe in you in silence, but when it's time for them to believe in you out loud, and you want them to talk great about you behind your back, and you expect them to view it like Avery said, we appreciate those that viewed it at least for a second or even a minute, because a lot of people will have your back in silence, but out loud there's only some that will believe in your dreams, that will invest in your dreams. And yeah, man. And when you do, Make sure you allow those that was with you, those that love you, those that make you happy, those that make your dreams come true. Make sure you have them around, because those are the keys to success. Those that keep you on your heels, those that make sure you're on your shit, and that's what these two do every week. These my niggas, and for everybody that watches, y'all also family. We the Walk With Me family, my nigga. Y'all gonna walk with us all the way down to another milestone. This is just the first one, and we got to it quick. The second milestone might be bigger and better, but we gonna keep grinding, bro.
Man.
This the first milestone, ain't the last one. Cause we gonna go get it. If you don't want it, we gonna go get it. We want it. You could drop it off. We gonna go get it. Just let me know the address, bro. We
The
gonna go get
next
it.
milestone might be bigger or better, but I would be remiss in saying that this one isn't just too sweet.
Facts. Say it. Give me a too sweet, D.
Hey yo, too sweet.
Yo, with that, yo, walk me to Paul, my nigga. Todd of God, Paul Wolf, my nigga. JD, my nigga. Y'all already know. Walk me to Paul. Like, comment, subscribe. We love you. 50th episode. Grinding. Y'all already know. Peace.